Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Unhinged. I'm kind of excited to see this. I think the reason being was it came out right around, it's still a pandemic, but right around a pandemic happening, of course, and everything was going to streaming, except for this. This goes to the movies. I'm like, what? Come on. And I kept waiting for it to come out early. No, never did. So, there's a little bit of anticipation built up just because I couldn't watch it while we were, quarantined. It stars Russell Crowe. I don't recognize, anybody else, but he's in it. Evidently, him and another woman with her child get in some sort of argument driving their cars at an intersection. He gets road rage and starts to terrorize her, is what I get from all this. So, don't know much more about that, except for it's 6.1 on IMDb and 8,500 people have rated it. So that's kind of low, but kind of low for Russell Crowe. Well, you never know. Here we go. Wow. It's an hour and 26 minutes long. I'll get into it, find out what it's really about, give you a better idea. Try not to rhyme all the time. And I'll ultimately let you know what I think. Alright. I'll see you in a bit. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Unhinged. No check-ins, only an hour and 26 minutes long, and really, what they tell you, that's what it's about, right? Russell Crowe. And it all starts right in the beginning. So, and I won't go into great detail, but right in the beginning, jumps right into the action, and it's going to be like a brutal film. And, well, not brutal, but, a violent film, if you will. And, jumps right in, and, you find out, wow, Russell Crowe is in a bad mood that day. And then, you spend a little time with the family, so the girl and her son and the family that she's got going on until they intersect, what's going on in each other's day. And they intersect, and they get, a little road rage. Not really. I'm not going to go into great detail, but, they have a misunderstanding, let's call it. And she has the opportunity to be the better person, or he's actually being the better person. She's not. She's disrespectful. That's what makes Russell Crowe unhinged. Whole movie could have been avoided with, a simple apology. Of course, it would be really short. But, so you see that, because I was curious to see, how does that happen? Like, why does he get unhinged? Well, you find out. I mean, he wasn't hinged to begin with, but what sets him off in this situation? And from then on, it is just action-packed, suspenseful, fight for survival kind of stuff, and it continues, and it's violent, throughout the whole thing. So, very, very interesting, especially how they kind of relate it to today's day and world, and how there's road rage incidents, and they're showing like YouTube clips and stuff like that. So you see all the time. There's even one I've seen before where cars bumping into each other and that kind of stuff. So I found that very interesting, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm probably in a 6 range for it. I think Russell Crowe was phenomenal. I thought he did a great job. And was fun to watch. He's always in different kinds of roles like this. I thought an hour and 26 minutes, was just enough time. And I thought, the plot was pretty good, considering the world we live in today. The flaw would be the ending. Now, I kind of predict what was going to happen, you know what I mean? But there's a piece of it that I don't want to talk about because I don't want to give you any idea of what happens. That I was like, a little bit of a, I would say they do it for effect. And, they're trying to make a point at the end, and so they do something right before that point that just doesn't make logical sense. Not a big deal. Just kind of, you probably won't even guess it unless I tell you. But I just found it like, okay, that's not really going to happen. And the only reason you did that was to make your point. So, that was, I know you're like, what, riddles? Who asked for riddles? But you'll figure it out when you see it, or maybe you'll catch it. If you do, let me know if, what you saw there at the end. But otherwise, I liked it. I thought it was entertaining and you know, short and to the point. And nothing else wrong with it. But I'm still going to stick with a 6. It's not like fabulous. So 6.1 on IMDb. I got it. You know, nothing earth-shattering here. Kind of what you expect. But good performances and worth the watch. Especially when you can do it at home now. Alright, that's it. Now that it's streaming. So, check it out. Let me know if you saw that, if you know what I'm thinking about with the end. You know, you can drop little one-liners in there. And for those of you who don't want to know, don't read the comments below in case somebody gets it right. But of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. That would be fantastic, you know. You can hit the like button too. I never really ask for likes, but likes are fun. And tell all your friends. And hopefully this was helpful. And if it was, continue to come back. Kimmel's Irish Pub.